My name is Renee Whedon, and I'm going to teach you about Actively Learn. Actively Learn is a website that you can use with your students to assign reading passages and insert questions and comments and look at the vocabulary in the reading. So when you sign up, make sure you sign in through Google. And here is my Actively Learn. So it'll take you to a workspace with books that you have pre-selected. To select them, you can use the catalog that they have. And for the free version, not all the passages are available, but most of them are. So you can look them up through free. You could look them up through grade level, reading level, standard, and so forth. So for example, I started very basic with my third grade students, and I had them read about the Three Little Pigs. When you select a reading passage, you can insert notes, questions, or videos throughout the passage. So on this one, I just had them simply read, and at the very end, they answered one question. So once you assign it to your class, over here you can click on your classes and see how the students responded. So for example, as the students are responding, the answers pop up and you can score them right away and see how they're doing instantly. So my students read the story, came up with the moral, and over here it comes up with their answers and the scores. So it engages reading across the curriculum. You can scaffold and do different assignments for your RSP students or harder assignments for other students. So let's get started. So go to activelylearn.com, create an account by using Google, and then create a class. So if we go to the website again, something that is new that is great if you have a Google Classroom, when you click Add New Class, you can just import your entire class through Google Classroom. So when the students go to Actively Learn, they just have to click Sign in with Google, and they will be in your class. So that is a great option. One more thing I want to show you with the stories is once you get your students on here, you can add other things. So I've added pictures in here in the story, and I've added other questions throughout. So specifically, it tells you the standard of the question, vocabulary, and the students can't continue reading until they've answered the question. They also cannot see other students' answers until they answer, and then they're able to see what other students have answered. There's also multiple choice, select all that apply questions, and students are able to highlight things and define it, or have it read it to them, or color code things to make it. So last thing I want to show you is the student mode. So you can go to your account and switch to student mode, and you can see how the students would see it. So this is a story that the students just read. They can highlight the entire first line and they can have it read it to them, and there's so many endless things that Actively Learn can do. So I highly recommend you just go in and check it out, dive in, and just start very simple and collaborate on here by sending it to your team that you have made. So if you make a story with your own questions, send it to your team so they can use it as well. I hope you enjoyed Actively Learn.